Welcome to this Liga GlobalID introduction video. The video here will give you a brief view on our Liga GlobalID product. What we see as a very important thing is that we see that the user account, and what we do with Liga GlobalID is we make sure that a user account gets secured. Today in a modern digital environment, user accounts are the critical component, are the last line of defense in protecting any digital asset, any digital system. And the user account needs to be in a combination both validated but also safeguarded by using multi-factor authentication. That's what we see, and that's how we see that. So what we say is that companies need to put a fence around their user account, and by doing that they will become more robust and cyber resilient. That's what we do with Liga. Why do we do that? Why is this an issue? Let's look into this. There's a global cyber threat. I think everyone, you and me and everyone else is aware of that. And there's a lot, hype and fuss, etc. around that. But digging into the detail of the cyber threat. ESA, the European Union Data Cybersecurity Agency, they have made this kind of list of 15 top threats in 2020. You see the numbers there. They are, from phishing to botnets, etc. What we do with GlobalID is that we tap into up to 40% of these specific threats by providing customers with a modern technology that brings better identity verification, identity trust, and identity validation, and a robust system to maintain the full identity lifecycle. That's the problem we are trying to address, and that's the problem we're trying to solve with the Liga GlobalID. And so let me give you into how we see that and how we do that. So securing user accounts, that's what I initially said. So we provide in the product lifecycle management, we provide eID identity check, we provide multi-factor secure access, and we provide event logging. All of these components are also explained more in detail in a technology video that you also can find here on our Vimeo channel. And also, which is important just to stress here, is that we made, together with KuppingerCole, we made a report that explains exactly how this connects to the modern eIDAS and eID national identity frameworks. So go to our website on liga.com, just on the front page, you will find a link to download the report. So what is the platform? The platform consists of administration UIs, which is the user management that is automated or done by HR or even by a first-level support. It's a very simplified interface where you can have non-privileged users actually working with these processes. You don't need access to this complex Microsoft environment. You can actually do remote management of your Active Directory or your Azure environment by utilizing our portal UI or admin UI. Also, the users is getting a very specific and simplified interface for doing the self-service processes. So this is an intuitive self-service for users with built-in eID and multi-factor authentication, secure enrollment. That's a native part. We have mobile app, we have desktop app, and we also have a browser interface for conducting these operations, these self-service operations. And finally, there's a back-end system which runs as a virtual appliance, and this can be implemented as either an on-premise or as a cloud system, all depending on your requirement and what your preferences is. Just looking very briefly into the flow of an enrollment for secure and verified for a given user. So we choose the user here, Kirsten Hansen from the HR team. She want to have an enrollment including a consent, because she needs to say, okay, yes, I will protect my given multi-factor access. I will do that. There's a few things that she needs to provide consent to, which is then stored in the system. This enrollment can use as either national eID, it can use her passport, it can be done completely manual. Also, approval of the ID method she want to use. This can be approval, let's say you want to use a one-time password, you want to use an ID card, you want to have a mobile app, or you want to have a FIDO2. Those are the processes that also can be done in the enrollment process. And finally, she gets access, and by that she has multi-factor access. She can get a step-up value. She can get for zero trust environment implementation, we can support the level of assurance values. So those things can be built into to make a robust and resilient cyber network. And lastly here, just for where to go and have a more in-depth look at our product, you can go to our liga.com/globalid product website. You can go to liga.com/video, that's where you found this video. You can go just to see what are the eID integration we're supporting, that's found on the liga.com/eids. And finally, the documentation is found under the /support website. And with that, I just want to say, for us, it's very important, that's a DNA in the bones of Liga, that we believe that everyone has a right to be safe. We believe that we need to build a robust and cyber-resilient future that can protect the digital asset, that can protect the companies, municipalities, and the governments, because there is a threat out there, and we need to circumvent that threat, and we need to work with that. So that's what we see. That's why we believe it's important that everyone has the right to be safe. And with that, I just want to say thank you for you to look into this and listen into this video, and I will welcome you back at a later time.